What's up? Coach Ben here. Welcome to WODprep headquarters. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I am going to work out and we're going to film it. I know, that's kind of what we do every time, right? No, instead of coaching you through a skill or a technique or a strategy, I'm actually going to show you behind the scenes of what I do a lot of days here at WODprep headquarters following WODprep programming. A lot of people don't know this, but we actually have daily programming that works really well. So I want to show you how easy it is to get plugged in to WODprep programming, and I'm going to hit a really cool workout that is going to help me get prepared for the CrossFit Open. So feel free to follow along, do the workout with me, watch me, and then try to beat my score. I would love to see in the comments some people beating my score. And with that, let's get into it. So at WODprep, we have a bunch of different programming, and the programming exists inside an app called WODup. So I'm just going to search here on my phone and pull up the app. It's just called WODup right there, and I'm going to click on it, and you can choose from all sorts of different workouts. I'm going to do the WODprep Classic workout. So if I wanted to, I could do one of our other workouts. I have some gymnastics accessory work. I have a masters track. I have a compete track. But for today, just because we don't have too much time and I don't want to make Travis wait around too long, I'm just going to do the full workout from WP Classic, which is basically, it should be 60 minutes warm up, lift, Metcon, and then get out of there. So it looks like today we have a deadlift and then a conditioning piece. Pretty cool. If I wanted to learn more about the details of this deadlift and details of the conditioning piece, like what the heck, there's single unders in it? If I wanted to learn more, I would just click here and do the chalk talk. So the chalk talk is when Coach CJ, I'll shut him up real quick, but this is Coach CJ. This is the head programmer at WODprep. He's our head coach. He's the guy who writes all the programming. So he's the one with the mastermind behind everything. So I would just watch the video and he explains his thought process and some strategy on how I can get the most out of this workout. So follow along and I'll make some comments as I go. All right, I've warmed up. I was already cramping, got a little drink of water, done a few deadlifts. Now, just to keep things moving, I'm gonna throw 15 minutes on the clock and I'm gonna build to today's 1 rep max. Remember what CJ said in the notes, it doesn't have to be a new PR. We're just going for today's 1 rep max. So 15 minutes isn't a ton of time. I'm gonna throw it on the clock and we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna see how heavy I can deadlift. So working to today's 1 rep max, I see a lot of people that would take this 15 minutes and they would do a ton of reps getting up to that 1 rep max. I'm trying to take it easy. I'm pretty fatigued right now because I've done several days worth of training so far this week. So I'm trying to take a solid like 2 to 3 minutes in between attempts. And I'm just gonna do maybe a few more sets of doubles. And then eventually I'm just gonna switch to singles, aiming for like 1 single every like 2.5, 3 minutes. And that's gonna eat up the clock. What I notice is a lot of people, if they had this, they would just be deadlifting because they don't feel the fatigue, but I promise you, your muscles, your central nervous system is getting fatigued. So make sure you sit down in between these heavy, heavy sets. Sit down, relax, spend a few minutes, look at your phone, it doesn't matter. You don't always have to be lifting and moving when it comes to establishing a new 1 rep max. This is 385, I'm gonna probably start switching to singles. My all-time 1 rep max is about 500. But with the fact that I'm already cramping, my legs are trashed from this week's training. I'm probably gonna take it pretty light today, so if I can get above 400, I'll be happy. I'm just gonna start switching to singles now and see how it feels. One thing I think about when I'm getting set up for a deadlift is I wanna eliminate all the slack out of my body. So you're gonna see I'm gonna get my staggered grip, I'm gonna squeeze my lats, and then I'm gonna lower my butt. And when I lower my butt, that loads my posterior chain and it gets everything really tight. And I'm gonna try to keep my back nice and braced. It's okay if it rounds a little bit, as long as it doesn't round as I'm lifting. If I lose that tension a little bit, but it stays solid with a little bit of bend in it, that's okay, that's braced. I'm trying not to do that, but it might happen as I get really heavy. Woo. Gravity's heavy today, boy. All right, so 385 was pretty heavy. I just loaded 405 on the bar. Realistically, especially because CJ in the notes said, this doesn't have to be a PR, this is just today's 1 rep max. With the way that I'm feeling right now, if I can do maybe 2, maybe 3 more sets and get to something above 400, I'm gonna be really happy with that. The fact that my hamstring was already cramping up, I do not need to push it today. I'm just gonna hopefully break 400 and be happy with that. Felt pretty good. So 405 felt pretty good. I just put 425 on. I'm gonna try to aim for 2 more singles. So I'm gonna hit this 425. If it feels good, I'm gonna give myself maybe 2 or 3 more minutes and then hit 1 final rep. And one of the keys here is I'm just sitting down and I'm resting and I'm relaxing. I'm not walking around, I'm not doing a ton of reps. I'm allowing myself to recover so that I can really focus on hitting that 1 rep solid. All right, 425, here we go. That felt heavy. That felt heavy. I'm gonna try to do 1 more. I'm gonna put a little bit more weight on it, get 1 more, and then call it. I'm gonna try to stay tight and try to get this right. Didn't feel pretty. It almost felt like I was lopsided. Maybe I didn't grab it even, but woo! I'm a little lightheaded. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna call it. Let's enter my score. Cool. Another cool thing is I can check out the leaderboard now, see how much I got my butt kicked. Holy cow, look at these guys. Got a 455 and a 505 for the deadlift. Wow. I'm glad I didn't look at those. I probably would have pushed myself too much. Today's metabolic conditioning is 3 sets of this. Okay, it was a little confusing, but if you watch the chalk talk, it makes it really easy to understand. That's what's so cool about the chalk talk, and it's unique, is CJ goes into depth about strategy, scaling, stuff like that, and how to hit the workout. So here's what we're doing. I'm doing 3 rounds of 35 single unders and 15 wall balls, and it's open standard. The reason being is because we don't practice single unders very much. No one does, especially RX athletes don't. So if you notice at the CrossFit Games, people were tripping up like crazy on the single unders. So this is good practice because we anticipate there potentially being single unders programmed in the RX division of the Open this year. So we're doing 3 rounds, 35 single unders, 15 wall balls, and I'm gonna use a 20 pounder to the normal target. Even though I normally would use a 30 pounder, I just need to get through this workout. We're running out of time, I gotta push through it. So 3 rounds, and then once I'm done that final round, I rest exactly how long it took me, and then I do it again. So if you noticed at the CrossFit Games, when the athletes had to do single unders, a lot of people just did them like double unders, where they just try to go as fast as they can with 2-foot jumps. Turns out that's actually not the fastest way to do them. The fastest, and I think the easiest way to do them, is to do them basically boxing style, or running in place. So it looks like this. This is, I think, a lot faster, a lot more consistent than this, okay? So you're gonna notice I'm gonna be doing those running in place kind. We have a new double under course coming out, depending on when you're watching this. It's called Double Under Pro, and we do a ton of practice with running in place or boxer style jump roping, whether it's double unders or single unders. It's really, really cool, and I think it really helps the speed of your rope. And then wall ball, pretty simple. I am gonna use the 20 pounder. These are just some Fringe Sport wall balls that are really durable and sweet. And don't worry, I'm not gonna hit this thing, or at least I hope I won't. And the target, middle of the R, is 10 foot. No rep. All right, first set, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna rest, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Do it again. Oh. 709, thank you. Woo! All right, so what I have to do, calculate the difference between these. That's how long I rest, and that's where my next and final start time will be. Pause for math. 9:38. My calculations are correct. That's when I start again, and then my score will be this time minus the rest. I don't need a rest at the end, obviously. Whew. Man, I gotta tell you what, this is a shoulder workout. My shoulders are pretty smoked right now, and those wall balls are getting hard. So I'm just telling myself every time I pick up the wall ball that I can do 15 no matter what. It's all mental. It's a burn in my shoulders. I'm really starting to focus on squatting deeper, like really letting my body relax into the squat and focusing on using my legs. So my legs aren't tired, my shoulders are. So if I can jump that wall ball up there, that's better than me trying to push it with my arms. I'm gonna try to push this so hard, see if I can beat 220. I'm starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna try to beat it. I'm cramping. Ah. Oh my goodness, 11:53. I think I did it. Oh, stay tuned for math. think so. Is that right? YouTube, Instagram, 9:38 plus 2 minutes, 15 seconds, 11:53. It's all about the transitions. I focused on not wasting any time between the rope and the wall ball. It got tough. I started cramping here in my ribs, probably because I'm not hydrated enough. There you have it, folks. Let's check it out. That was the Metcon for today, WODprep Classic. I'm getting it done in less than an hour, even with videoing and all that stuff. So I'm gonna click on here. I'm gonna enter my time. So completed as prescribed. Total time was 11:53. So I'm gonna make notes. It was first set was 220. Second set was, let's see, 229. Last set, third equals 215. Total time does not include the final rest. Winky face. Awesome. So there you have it. It's entered. Save. Boom. And now it's in there. Result saved. I go to the leaderboard. I do know some people probably entered it wrong, but it looks like some people, like 926, that might be legit. That's awesome. I think I did pretty well in this one. I don't see how I could have moved any faster, so I'm proud of 11:53. But man, that was awesome. See, we got tons of stuff in here. And then we have a lot of other programs. If you're a master's athlete, they scaled it for you, added some more strict work. If you're a competitor, there was front squats in there, some clean work, there was all kinds of stuff, and a bigger conditioning piece. There's also accessory work. If you want more information on the programs that we offer, just check out the link on the screen right now or the link in the description or top comment below. We have a lot of programming in the WOT and WODprep Online Training. Go see which program works for you and come train with me, baby. Peace. Wait, by the way, if you like this video, let me know in the comments, because that way I'll shoot more videos like this and give you some strategy and some guidance and some insights on my training. I'm not saying I'm the fittest in the world, I'm not at all, but I do love this stuff, and I can maybe help you out and get you better. So if you like this video and this style of video, leave a comment below and let me know. If you don't, obviously I have plenty of other tutorial style videos that you can go watch. All right, smash that subscribe button, thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs up if you didn't. Let me know how many no reps you got of me, and I'll see you in next week's video. Peace. Oh my goodness, 11:53. I think I did it. Oh, stay tuned for math. Oh.